What's up, guys? I'm Tina, and I'm back to give you another message. And today's song is "It's a Good Day" by Luna Day. So please go listen to that song. It is upbeat, it's positive. The codes are in there for you to activate things within you. And this message is for an amazing being who is coming into their creative stage. They are receiving nuggets of information. Why? Because they did the work by going through the self discovery stage of what? The dark night of the soul, where you release all of your hurt and pain. You release the trials and tribulations that you went through in life, and you have a different perspective looking at all the shadows through the light. You're no longer living in the hurt and pain, and now you're going with the flow. You're allowing and receiving what comes in, and this is bringing the true awakening to yourself, the self discovery of who you are, what you're meant to be doing, and how you're meant to be doing it. And on this path of going with the flow and being like a feather, you're realigning to your true abundance. And the card I received is the moment I desire something, it's already on its way. So, by doing this amazing self care stage after coming out of the dark night of the soul, you really go into this deep self love stage, the stage where you really pour into yourself like you over poured into everyone else when you was unhealed. You really learn to value yourself, your time. You really learn to give yourself what you need, and you return to being more childlike, not caring what other people think, not living in fear and scarcity, just realigning back to the light and moving back into the gracefulness of when challenges happen. You know how kids take care of things when something arises? They don't even get into a panic. They're just like, okay, what are we going to do? Let's do this. They're on top of things through simplicity. They realign through the simple mind of just being and allowing and getting an understanding of why something happened and just becoming the solution to the problem. And that's where the winds of change really ignite your cells. When you really just get into that divine flow of allowing, hey, this arises, I'm just going to be the solution. And how did you get through that stage? By resurrecting out of all of your trials and tribulations, of holding on every lower emotion in your body. You release that out, so you're no longer acting and reacting through those pain of those lower emotions that's held you so tightly. You really release that by going in and doing your shadow work during the desert of isolation, your inner child work, your mother wound, your father wound. You let all of that go, and you're moving into the true intentions of who you truly are, your authentic self. And you're starting to self embrace, meaning that you're letting the divine flow just take you to where it needs to go. I haven't painted in years, and you know what? I keep receiving the same image, and I'm like, there's a reason. I'm just going to go with the divine flow, and I'm going to turn on music and just let whatever pops up on this happen. And I love it. It's just letting me be me and letting me exist in my place. And it's getting me out of that fear stage of, I don't know how to paint. I can't do that. I don't care. I'm going to try it. So I'm letting go of my old beliefs, my old ways, and those rigid um, expectations I used to lay on myself. I'm letting go of that because why? I'm being more childlike. I'm activating that inner child within me, and I'm trusting why I'm receiving that. I'm trusting there's a reason and there's a purpose, and I'm allowing I am being the feather. And that's what this message is for somebody out there. You're receiving things for a reason. Start to become the feather. Start to flow with your guidance. And this card says wavering commitment may delay your progress. Renew your dedication to your goals. So, quit trying to control. As you see, look at the hand holding on to everything like, I'm in power, I'm in control. It's the way I want it. I want to know everything. It's who, what, how. You're letting go of that, and you're like, I received this for a reason. I keep receiving this image. I haven't painted in years. I'm getting on it, and I'm allowing the divine flow. And that's your message for today. It's a good day to get out there and get in your flow state, get in your creative state, and allow whatever comes to your mind to just express itself, because there's a reason. And the moment I desire something, it's already on its way, because you're in the flow state. You're allowing. And this card is the blue flame. Oops, I lost my glasses here. Let's see what the blue flame says. The blue flame is spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time, because you're now allowing what you receive and you're acting up on it. You're allowing to co-create, and that is your divine message for today. Allow that co-creation, because you're receiving things on a deep cellular healing to activate you. Physical and emotional healing as you're receiving these activations and just allowing the divine flow. This is causing a crumbling of your old ways, and look, you're blooming into the new you. So allow the play, allow the inner journey to express itself, allow whatever's coming to your mind. Even if you have never done it before, allow the divine flow. There's a reason, there's a purpose, and it's getting you out of your thinking head into just creating. And that is where life gets amazing. So anyway, I know this message was for me, and I know it's for someone out there for you. Anyway, the crystals for today is for your solar plexus right here above your navel. Navel. Anyway, yellow citrine. If you want to take a picture of this card, yellow citrine. And this one provides a relief from shame, timidity, feelings of hopelessness, and depression, increases creativity, optimism, self-expression, joy, brings self-empowerment, trust in oneself, and offers power to feel one's life path. So as you start co-creating, you're moving into feeling your life path. And the next one is for your crown chakra, and it looks like a lotus flower on the top of your head. And this is an aura cleanser. If you want to take a picture of that card, it is an aura cleanser. And this is uplifting, inspirational, increases tolerance, intertwines logic with intellect and intuition. To deepen relationships, brings heightened awareness of higher planes, channels the feminine energy and the etheric spirituality for greater emotional insight. My intellect and intuition are perfectly balanced. Why is that? Because you really did the self-care, you did the self-love, and you became back to your childhood self of just doing what you like when you like to do it, and allowing the flow. And as you are in that flow state, you're receiving nuggets. You're just having thoughts arise in your head. I'm receiving images. So the image that I'm receiving, I'm going to try to paint it, and express myself, because I'm seeing it as a painting. So truly hope this helps someone out there to really self-love, self-care, and get in your divine state of being that inner child and listening to those nuggets, because that's where you get the greatest self-discovery and awaken to the power of yourself to really work, co-create, to move into your abundant state. Anyway, guys, I'm Tina, and that is your message for today, and I'll see you for our next message.